souls. And as I say that, I'm passing the Two of Cups and the King of Cups in the deck. For some reason, this deck got all screwed up, so I'm just straightening my cards real quick. Interesting. Some of these divine feminines are getting organized and putting something together at the last minute. That's for someone specific. High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, she doesn't see this celebration coming. That's for someone specific, in case you wanted to know. She is a High Priestess, but she does not see it coming. Interesting. So, for some of you, you have a surprise planned, and this is Spirit confirming that you are good to go. Justice. And the Ten of Cups. I mean, are you kidding me? On the split. And then Planet Caravan by Black Sabbath came on. That, to me, is like the Six of Swords in my mind's eye. It's moving to safe passages together. For some of you, I'm getting a side message that it has been a long time coming to have this road of peace. That's very specific for some of you. That's why this Ten of Cups is your justice, I'm hearing. Interesting. Whew, more chills. Okay. High of Earth. Not going to take it, but again, working on some way to manifest something. Seven of Fire. Some kind of protection, some kind of defense. What exactly? Five of Earth against lack. Huh. Seven of Fire again. Seven of Cups. Making wise choices and decisions, knowing there are always options. I feel like this is a lot of the work that this Empress did in the Nine of Wands. Wow, Ten of Pentacles. To accomplish something really significant with another. Wow, okay. Whoa, major chills. Wow, major download. This is a specific few. This Empress is the abundance. Some of you know that. Some of you don't. Also, protect your abundance. That's another reason why some of you want to protect this Empress. Not for those reasons, but because you know how valuable she is. Not only Ten of Pentacles is the most valuable card as far as monetary, as far as family, legacy, and also great wealth. For some of you, this is about spiritual inheritance. For some of you, this is about generational wealth that this person has either received or is receiving. For some of you, I'm hearing this is because of an ascension and leveling up. Divine inheritances are here. They're not coming, they're here. Again, protect yourself, protect the ones you love, because sometimes people listen to these readings to siphon off of other people. We ain't gonna have that, are we? Hell no. Eight of Pentacles, or excuse me, Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, some energies have been working on this. So just be cautious. That was actually the Eight of Wands, Eight of Fire. So some of you are coming in quick. Ten of Swords. To make sure that betrayal never happens again. Some of you are very passionate. I thought we were going to be reading from the Divine Feminine's perspective, but Divine Masculine, you are very assertive right now. Four of Swords. Thank you. You're going to take a step back and take it easy. I appreciate that. Wonderful. Cool. It's good you're feeling very much in your Divine Masculine energy. Oh yeah, Four of Cups. Cool. Yeah, you're just going to chill. Sounds great. 4-4 synchronicity, by the way. All right. What do we have here? The Madre of Water, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Yeah. So you both have this Queen of Cups energy. She has more earth and water, and it seems you have more fire and water, but you both have that alchemical energy, that earth angel energy, I'm hearing. Wow, what are you shooting out at me? Okay. The Moon. And a very deep psychic spiritual connection. You're both extremely psychic. For some of you, this is specific. Wow. And again, with the Six of Air, Six of Swords, again, this is where you find peace, balance, harmony, equal give and take when it comes to communication for some of you, I'm hearing. Wow. Three of Air, Three of Swords. After a great heartbreak. Nine of Fire, double Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is common energy in between. Wow. You both have been on a very long battle. You both have had your hearts torn out. You both have long wanted peace, and you're about to give it to each other. Yet again, with this Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups over here. In this particular version, there's no people in it or anything. Usually it's a person sitting at a tree, not paying attention to their blessings, hence missing them or not seeing them coming. A big cup of love, right? This is actually, to me, this is foundation of emotional stability and security within oneself. And you both have it on each side. So you're matching each other. Again. Same with the Nine of Wands. And the High Priestess. Hello. Twice on the table here. Big emphasis on Piscean energy. Neptune, also illusions, the unseen, the subconscious, the hidden, the psychic, the ethereal. For some of you, this divine feminine is a like incredible, highly gifted psychic and seer. Page of Cups. Oh, excuse me, Knight of Cups. Yeah. She actually has something to offer you. I'm getting, usually the Knight of Cups I would get from the Divine Masculine, but she has something to offer you. Oh, you're ready to speak up, Divine Feminine. Welcome. Thank you. Now that we can be received, right? Wow, a lot to say. Wow, Ace of Cups and the Chariot. That is so cool. And then the Eight of Wands again. She's ready. She's ready. She expects victory and success. And she also has the Eight of Cups you were looking for. Divine Masculine. Over here you have the Eight. Also, she has the Ace of Pentacles. Let's not forget. I believe Ace of Pentacles was on both sides. Or maybe that's going to come up. I'm sensing a second one. That reminds me of another Divine Union reading we had where y'all matched each other. So I've definitely picked up this energy before. But the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands, I mean, you both have the Chariot as well. You're both ready for this victory and success. You're both ready for this love. But over here, the DM has the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. She has the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. She has the love. She has the wealth. You have the fire. You have the truth. Together, you create a new level of mastery with manifestation. This is an extremely high spiritual union. Again, we have the High Priestess with the Hierophant underneath, and then the High Priestess over that again. Wow. And the star, like super high vibrational energy. For some of you, I'm hearing Starborn. That's for some of you. Wow. I don't even... She's got as much to offer you, except in her own way, it seems. What else would you like to say about this Divine Feminine? Awakening, Judgment, which is also, it's also a Scorpio Plutonic card, like the Tower. Actually, the Tower is Mars' traditional rulership, but I always also associate it with Pluto because they're both Scorpionic cards, right? And Pluto rules Scorpio, but Mars used to rule Scorpio, but it only currently rules Aries, unless you are studying both traditional and modern astrology. There's a little tip for you. Haya of Fire, California Poppy just came out. That's significant. So that's the Page of Wands. She has some inspiration, or whatever this judgment was, it was also an inspired new action. You have over here Divine Masculine, the Ace of Wands. You have the ultimate gift from Spirit to take divine inspired action, and it's a huge blessing. It's a new path. You are trailblazing here with something. For some of you, I'm hearing there's also a collaboration. We did have Three of Cups come out twice. There's some kind of collaboration here for some of you that is going to bring, I'm hearing, great wealth and prosperity to both of your lives. I don't know what that's about. Could read into it more, but I don't want this reading to go too much further. We will be concluding it soon enough. I know I heard, aw. I know this is a fun reading, right? Okay, so she's also got this new, fresh learning attitude, this youthfulness about her. For some of you, this is a side message. We did have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands and the Emperor on the DM side. And on the Divine Feminine, we have this Page of Wands along with the Queen of Wands. So it's like, it's kind of interesting because it starts with her energy down here. It's like she's this inspiration. And earlier we did get, for some of you, that she was your divine inspiration. So like that just confirmed that message for some of you, or someone in the collective needed to hear that. It's true, confirmed. She is your divine inspiration. She has a childlike wonder to her, and she can create magic from the simplest joys, I'm hearing. And then the next card, the Succession in the Court, would be the Knight of Wands, which the Divine Masculine has. So the Knight of Wands is taking action on that divine inspiration, that new creative project, that new passion, right? So it's like she's presenting this inspiration, and the Divine Masculine is going for it, is taking it to the next level. And over here is the Queen of Wands and the Empress. She's ready to receive. She's ready to take that to the next level too, and match your King of Wands. And then as Emperors and Empresses, that's like ultimate power couple. So wow. Beauty by the Shivers just came on. I need to grieve, I need to be in love. I also do singing videos on YouTube. If you want to transmute with me, check out my singing practice videos. Page of Cups, Haya of Water. Yeah, I pulled this over the DM. You've been receiving all kinds of signs and synchronicities and psychic hits about how to go forward on this. You also have this like youthful, loving energy. I'm hearing for some of you, it's kind of like first love vibes. For some of you, you've never actually been in love. Interesting. For some of you, you've thought you were in love, but this is like a new way of looking at love for some of you. It's not immature because you're both divine energies. You've graduated, you have a certain level of life experience in you, so you're not immature, and neither is she over here with the Page. Again, that alchemical process, you both are creating something new here together with the fire and water. This is beautiful. Wow, what else can we say about that, Spirit? I'm getting chills. The Hermit. I'm hearing for some of you, this is a new form of study for something. I don't know what that's about. That's very specific. What else? The Ten of Wands. Or no, the Two of Fire. Wow, I don't know why Ten of Wands came out. Maybe a new form of study on how to overcome great challenges, obstacles, and put down baggage of the past. So for some of you, I'm hearing that you are both trauma informed and want to help other people create and share love and potentially work with children in helping them heal. That's very specific. Two of Fire, Two of Wands, that's making a decision, having choices and options. There's more than one way these ideas can go and grow. A lot having to do with creativity, tapping into Page energy, younger maiden or sun energy. This is like a new life I'm hearing. Again, the Fool, and we have all elements on the table. This is totally balanced. This is a full gift. Like, y'all have deserved this. For some of you, I've heard you've been through great trauma in your life, and you finally get to have what you're, oh, I'm getting chills. Oh, this is so powerful. Oh, wow, Spirit. Whew. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling very emotional. Okay. Oh, wow. Bear with me. This is precious. For some of you, you realized that for the first time in your life, you get to be safe tapping into your childlike passion and love, and you get to experience it with this person. Wow. That's not for everyone, but it blew my mind. I can't even tell you the amount of feelings I just had as an empath. That's profound, what you realized. That's beautiful. That is true soul evolution there, to be wise enough to be able to be mature, to embody this divine energy, yet to be able to go back and tap into this youthful, glorious, inspired, innocent, pure energy. You can create anything now with a beginner's mind. This is perhaps what you've been studying, is how to channel from your inner child, perhaps some childhood dreams that you had are coming to the surface because of this love. That is so beautiful. Wow. And the song Forever's Not Enough by Soren Bryce just came on. Also, before I started this reading, Skyfall by Adele came on. Lots of James Bond energy. I did a singing practice and sang part of Skyfall in one of the videos. So for some of you, James Bond is relevant, or I'm hearing a classy kind of love. I don't know what that's about. And adventurous too, if you think about it. Interesting. And then we have the Curandera of Earth, but it's a grounded, stable love. Wow. Okay. I feel like this reading is coming to a close, and a lot of the energies have left by now. Oh, what is this? The Four of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. Okay. What is this about, Spirit? Oh, wow. And that was... What? Oops, sorry about the recorder. The Ten of Pentacles just came out, but the thing is it was face up, and we got the Ten of Pentacles earlier, and I could have sworn we put it down on the Divine Feminines. Oh, you're holding on to this abundance. You're not letting it go. I get it. You know how to master this abundance? Okay, all right. For some of you, settle down now. Some of you are what we would call a true man's man, and we're just gonna leave it there. You know how to take care of business, I'm hearing. All right, so you've got this under control, I'm hearing. All right, yeah, and then the Nine of Air. What is that about, though? The Eight of Air. Decline. A decline in what? Side message. Hold on. And the Ace of Air. This is the truth. Oh. Okay. Side message. So for some of you, you tried to possess... You thought what you were holding on to was your ultimate abundance, but it turns out it wasn't. This kept you in a form of self-betrayal and isolation where you couldn't make good decisions, and you found the truth. You found your way out of this, and you realized that what you were holding on to wasn't the Ten of Pentacles. It wasn't a legacy. It was falseness, I'm hearing. And again, over here, we saw this Divine Feminine had the Ten of Pentacles. She is the ultimate abundance over here. I'm hearing she is the key and you are the door, Divine Masculine. So that's interesting. It's almost like she holds the knowledge, the wisdom, the medicine, I'm hearing for some of you. And for the divine masculines, you hold the access, the way, you know how to, again, blaze the trail, I'm hearing. So there's definitely more emphasis on collaborating in that whole power couple emphasis, and the Nine of Cups. This is also personal wish fulfillment for both of you to do this. This is something you're both going to love. Also make a wish, because it's going to come true. For some of you, I'm hearing that. And then the Adelita of Air. Knight of Swords. Some of you definitely want to come in quick with this truth. Madre of Fire. Yeah, you're ready to make magic, to create a new life. And I'm very, very excited for y'all. On that note, I think we're going to close this out with an oracle from Kuan Yin. I have the beautiful pocket edition of Kuan Yin Oracle. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you so much on your journey. If this is unfolding for you right now and you want to come back later and share with the community your experience, I know we would love to hear the outcome of this. Interesting. All right. A card came out, but I don't feel like that's supposed to be read on. For some of you, if you have this deck or you want to look it up, look up the Tai Chi Rising card. I feel like that's a side message. I'm being called to not read on. This one here, though. Spin the silken thread divine. Interesting. Okay. In creating precious silks, there is a sorting process of sifting out that which is broken to find that which is precious and pure. You are commencing a new cycle, and it is time to release that which does not align with your true heart. Choose to release all vows, agreements, and connections that no longer serve your highest good. Perfect. That's talking about putting the 10 of Wands down, which you all have learned to do. And the song At Last by Etta James just came on. So at last, you've figured it all out. This is rare, by the way. This is not a message for everyone. This is a profound love reading. Whoever you are, you're very lucky. And I'm sure you are aware of how fortunate you are. And again, anybody who's listening to this and you feel a little heartbroken, know that your time is coming, because if you are receiving this message, you were meant to, which means it's a possibility for you. And look, for some of you, it may not be with the person you think it is, okay? It may be that someone has triggered an awakening in you and you realize that this kind of level of divine love, of this spiritual connection, exists for you. Now, we have multiple soulmates in our lives, and not all of them are romantic. Some of them are friend soulmates, family soulmates. Some of them are what people call soul ties, where there's a soul connection, but it's a short experience. It could be a short friendship or something. It's like, you knew those people in the past. Every person, place, and thing that comes into our life is there for a reason, okay? Not everybody believes that, but this is my channel and this is Spirit's message, so we're just going to go with what we know, right? Apply it how it fits. This is a profound love. And you also deserve a profound love. So don't give up. Keep moving forward. For some of you, you need to put down your burdens, and some of you have already done that. And that's how you're able to move forward light with speed. So, congratulations. What a way to end the year and celebrate this beautiful Yule solstice. From my home on the mountain to yours, this is Ellie, signing off, darlings. Bye.